Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, my sister gals. Good morning, my brother guys. Happy Tuesday, honey. Happy Tuesday. This is your girl, Dark and Lovely, coming to you with a little car chronicle. And why you said, why for? Because she loves you, honey. She loves you from the bottom of her heart. Yes, she does. And she only wants what's best for you. And you know what? She got a good old nugget for you this morning, honey. Come on in here with me. Okay, it's hot. Come on in here with me. I need you to do something for me. Open up your eyes, your ears, and your heart, honey, for this good old nugget she has for you. Okay, listen. I got regular polish on my nails just a week ago, not gel. Sister, will never do that again. And I'm sorry I digress. That has nothing to actually do with the nugget. I thought I would just put that out there, making all this money off of us and this stuff don't last. Anywho, I'm digressing. Today's nugget is regarding some situations and scenarios that I had occur in the last few weeks in my life. Some, directly to me, and then some with my loved ones that I'm very close with, right? So during the topic of conversations for some of these instances, the term or the phrase time heals all wounds was used. So I got to thinking about that. And it's been on my heart and my mind heavily. And I wanted to come in here and share something with y'all, okay? So we know, right? Something happens. One of your loved ones may pass. Something happens in your life and it's been a challenge for you. And you will hear in conversation someone say, time heals all wounds, okay? I'm just coming up in here because I'm going to beg to differ on that, okay? Now, it may not be completely wrong. And yes, time can, I'm sure, heal some wounds. But when I started thinking about wounds, because see, I studied biology in college, right? And I started thinking about wounds, and I started to realize that time by itself, it don't heal no wound. So let's talk about that, okay? First of all, you have different types of wounds, correct? Right? Some of your wounds may warrant you to seek medical attention. Some of them may not. Some of your wounds may mean that you need to have surgery, stitches, some type of medical treatment, and some of your wounds don't. I mean, let's just take a normal, like a scratch. Let's just say you scratched your arm right on something, okay? You don't necessarily need medical attention. Yes, you could allow that scratch over time to heal itself. Time by itself is going to take longer for that wound to heal unless you use the resources that are out here for you to help that wound heal. Baby, you can get you some Neosporin, put that on that wound, and it's going to help cover it. It's going to help your skin to mend itself. Your skin's going to mend itself anyway, baby, after every 28 days, and that wound is going to heal, right? But I'm helping it heal by keeping it dressed, covered, Neosporin, cleansing it, keeping it clean. Because if I don't, and I just allow time to heal this scratch on my arm, I may be getting an infection. It's definitely probably going to take twice as long to heal. And then if an infection or something else comes about on the scratch on my arm, now I have a whole nother issue on top of the scratch. So time can heal some wounds, but what can actually heal the wound is you and how you treat it and dress it. Sometimes healing a wound comes with learning from the experience. Okay, I scratched my arm on something that I ran across. Let me pay more attention when I'm walking to make sure I don't just self-consciously drag my arm across something and get scratched. Car accident. Maybe you were negligent. You weren't wearing your seatbelt. Something of that nature. Then you know you need to put some measures in place in the future to prevent it from happening again, if at all possible, correct? You need to start putting some boundaries in place in your life, number one, for you to no longer receive those same types of wounds if it's coming from someone particularly, right? Set some boundaries. Do some things differently that you didn't do in the past, right? When you receive those wounds to ensure that in the future you won't. So My sisters and my brothers, this morning, honey, on this lovely Tuesday morning, it is hot to me because I'm a hot box, but it's really a nice and cool, breezy morning. I had some errands and things that I needed to take care of, and I had some business and some work that I needed to do, right? I have a short break, but I wanted to come in here and speak to y'all about time healing wounds. So that's an old school saying, honey, that we have adapted for many, many years. You'll be okay. Time heals all wounds. What heals the wound is the way that you dress it and how you treat it. And that's going to determine also how long that wound will take to heal. Some of y'all didn't put no dressings, no Neosporin, no Vaseline, no nothing on your wounds. And it's been 10 years and you still have that same wound, right? You want to have to heal in order to heal, right? And then it won't take as long. So what I'm trying to say is mentally, yes, number one plays a part in whether or not we want to heal, we want to move on, we want to do better, we don't want to end up in the same situation. And number two, how we react and how we act based on what has happened and the wound that we've received. In the future, you want to be proactive and not reactive so that that won't happen to you again. So my sisters and my brothers, I'm coming to you on this Tuesday. We're starting the week off. Sometimes we start this week off with things that are still left over from last week and the week before that and the year before that and the year before that. You see where I'm going? We haven't dressed or put any type of Neosporin on any of those wounds. And so we just keep traveling with them and bringing them with us every day, every week, every month, and every year. Today, I'm asking you to seek some attention, seek help in getting your wounds to heal, whether it be medical attention, mental attention, loved ones, the Bible, the prayers, your spirituality, whatever it is that you believe in or that works for you. Because number one, don't be out here trying to do what the next person does to heal your wounds, because your wounds are different. You might have a scratch. They might have a bullet wound. Don't be out here trying to follow along with somebody that got shot up and you didn't. See what I'm saying? Figure out what works for you and start to work on those wounds and the healing, because time by itself will take a lot longer than what you would want it to heal, right? You being a healed person is a better person. So let's start by trying to be better people and healing some of our wounds. Now, unfortunately, to heal a wound, you may have to feel some pain. You might have a scratch. You might have to take a Band-Aid off fast. You might have to get a shot. You might have to get stitches. You might have to have surgery. It may not be a pleasant experience, but on the other side of it, when you are healthy, the wound has been completely, taken care of. On the other end, you'll feel a lot better about it. So let's get out here and address and put some dressings on some of these wounds today, my sisters and my brothers. I promise you, you have this. I'm so proud of you and the journey that you are on. Let's keep up the good work, okay? And be there for one another. Let's be more positive than we can be anything else. And I just want you to know that I love you from the bottom of my heart, okay? To the KKK.